it's very windy, but it's actually a tailwind for us, which is pretty good. Normally it's the other way around. This is a little sign. So we're just gonna have something to eat, stretch our legs, toilet, usual stuff. We did a bit of research as far as fuel prices go, and we knew the town before here was a lot cheaper. So we got fuel at, I think it was called Yalata or Yalata. It was $2.05 a litre for diesel. And I haven't looked, I can't see the prices here, but on the fuel apps this was like 20 cents more expensive, and it's only like 90 k's away from the previous service station, so we'll be able to get to the next town. And I think either side of the Nullarbor Roadhouse is like considerably cheaper. So yeah, the weather's pleasant. It's not hot, it's not cold, it's quite nice. Last of the bacon and egg muffiny things this morning. Alright, just stopped at the Nullarbor Roadhouse, not for fuel. Everybody thinks you have to, and you do if you need fuels, but if you don't, have a look, 100 k's either side of it. It's a big whale. Yeah, 100 k's either side. We checked fuel prices before we left, and I think the place was called Yalata. Yalata. Yeah. And we paid $2.05, like $2.06 per litre, and that was, I think, 90 k's from here. $2.99, $2.99.9 here at the Nullarbor Roadhouse. You're clear left. So that's a huge difference, and we didn't fill up here. We didn't even need to fill up at Yalata, but we just wanted to make sure. We've got 2 fuel tanks, 90 litres each. So anything you want to add to this, Claire? No, maybe look at the sign. There's a sign coming up. Next. What's it say next? I can't read. The next 96 kilometres you'll get camels, wombats and kangaroos. Continue on. We are allegedly I don't know, it's gone now. The destination's gone. A couple 100 k's from Eucla. Sign's coming up. Oh, sign's coming up. Alright. Anyway, we're going to go to Eucla, but we'll probably push on. 195 k's to Eucla, or 1,626 to Perth. Chances are we're not going to head on to Perth today. But we've got time. Alright. That's my contribution.
across the border after getting stopped and checked. Entering Western Australia.
So we've just pulled up to a service station. Bloke next to us, having a chat with Donna. I walk to the bathroom, come back, still the fuel pumps aren't working, still hanging around. Then the bloke next to us, Dad, goes down to, I think I don't know if they're staying here and they were checking in, but he was waiting to fill up fuel. And then a lady wanders up, and we've got to go all the way down there to go pay for the fuel first. And we were probably here for about 10 minutes trying to figure out what the hell was going on. Anyway, we are filling up with fuel. We're going to be staying just up the road from here. There's a ridge that gets pretty good reviews. So we'll park up there for the night and have some dinner and head off early in the morning. So we are at Wiki Camp's campground called On the Ridge, Madura. It's not far from the service station at Madura, which we couldn't fill up on because the FPOS wasn't working and the lady there didn't give a shit. So after mucking around for probably 20 minutes, she was just like, nah, it's not working. So anyway, this is our setup for the night. So there's actually kind of two lookouts. One was at the beginning where there was lots of people camping, and then there's the ridge, which I'll show you some footage of in a minute, where you've got a big, you can see basically below like a lookout, and there's further people camping around that side. So it's, yeah, nice and quiet. There's a little bit of road noise, but it's not too bad. It is windy, hence why we camped a little bit away from the actual edge of the ridge, because it's blowing a lot more there. So we're just going to chill for a while, have some nibblies. We didn't really stop for lunch, so we'll just have some nibblies and then cook up something for dinner later, and just chill for a bit. We plan to push on and do a big day tomorrow. We'll see how we go. We might end up Norseman, or even a little bit further than Norseman, and then hit Perth the next day hopefully. So we'll see how we go. It'll be good to get there on Sunday, that way we can catch up with the nieces and nephews before they go to school and uni and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, how's the Serenity?
What's the time? It's 10 to 6. And I think it's Central West time.
We're all keen for a walk. Except for him.
Come on, Farrell. Let's go for a walk. Can we go for a walk? Do you want to go back to the caravan? Do you want to go to the van? Do you want to go for a drive? Sunrise over Madura. There's the sun.
How amazing is that sunrise?
Over.
It's not very often that I'm awake for a sunrise.
And it's only if I'm doing a night shift that I'm awake for a sunrise and get to see it as a paramedic, so it's been a while.
Yep.
What do we know about the sun?
The sun rises in the east.
And sets in the
West.
which way's east?
Over there, because that's where the sun is.
Good day.
We had a little bit of a disagreement last night
I wouldn't call it a disagreement.
when we pulled up, and it was just because I was questioning whether shade was going to be casting over the van when we parked up.
I explained that the
And-
sun rises in the east and sets in the west, and
Yeah, but
it doesn't work
I
well.
sort of questioned not where it rose, but just the way that we were positioned, and
I
Donna
said,
was like, okay,
yeah, just do what you
but
want.
I just don't want her to disagree. Anyway, I don't want to get into another argument.
It's not an argument. You asked me my opinion.
Yeah.
I gave it to you, and then you questioned it. So there's no point continuing that conversation because I've given you my opinion. It's not even an opinion. It was just a fact. Anyway, sometimes it's just we should stop.
Anyway, we moved the car, and we got shade cast over. Cracker of a spot, really nice and quiet. The wind died down to nothing. It's very still now. It's very quiet,
I think in those clouds ahead.
and it's just amazing. My van in the distance with the pink in the clouds. Why are you waving?
Australian wave. It's a bush wave.
So when I first got out here, Donna's like, who are you waving to? Oh, is it because you're taking a photo on your phone and you're making the wave to... I'm like, no, I'm shooing all the bloody flies away. And I'm sick again. What's with it and travelling and getting sick?
Well, at least you're further away from people's caravans, so you're not keeping everybody
No,
away.
true. True. I thought it was because we both ended up with a sore throat after the night that we used the aircon non-stop, well, the only night we used it.
Yeah.
And we just both thought it was that, and then yours sort of stayed a sore throat, and then I started feeling a bit yuck, but I'm not too bad.
No.
Just coughing a bit. So
we'll probably hit the road just after 7, I think, at this rate. The hot water's on, so hopefully people have heated up by the time we get back to the van. So showers and pack the van up and some breakfast.
I'm just going to have cereal today.
Povo.
I know. It's been fancy. Even last night we had chicken Kievs. Homemade chicken Kievs for dinner. Just chucked them in the oven, and they were really yum.
And then head down back to the service station. Hopefully we can get fuel there.
That was a joke.
We're not desperate for fuel, don't
No.
get me wrong. We've got almost a full tank, so we've got probably 80 litres, and even going, 20 litres per 100 k's, we've still got 400 k, which is more than enough for the next petrol station.
It just cracked me up that the lady just did not care.
How many cars do you reckon missed out?
Oh, well, there was
There
three.
there was
three.
the Islanders that were next
The
to us,
Islanders, and then the people that were in the
motorhome.
motorhome. And it was not like she put a sign up or anything, so she just freaking inconvenienced absolutely everybody. And people were wondering what the hell was going on. And then I'm walking around telling everyone like it was just dumb.
And
Anyway, they just didn't care.
I
So
guess we
at the Bowser,
Yeah.
it said cash only.
which was fine.
Yep,
We carried cash?
We carried cash for that purpose, and then the FPOS was down. But then they don't take cash for the fuel. So
Well, she doesn't take cash for the fuel because the service station's only from 7 till 3, and then after 3 it's like a prepay at the pump sort of
yeah,
thing.
so just be mindful if you're doing this trip. Either fill up definitely before you need to. We knew that we didn't need to, but we just thought, look at that. How amazing is that?
Pete, how's the Serenity? Look at those pinks. It's good morning.
Just the tiniest bit of road noise. I didn't really hear it at night.
No, hardly any.
It was pretty windy when we first got here. We actually put our flannel, I don't need this on now, but
Just in case the public's around, they don't have to see us.
in our PJs.
We've gone back to the van.
Yoda's gone to the van. But we were sitting outside and it got really cool that we actually ended up going inside.
Yeah.
You want us to come in, mate?
You want breakfast?
He's a crack up, this guy. Doesn't like walking. So, we've just passed another little town and we're about to hit 90 mile straight, and I'm going to sneeze. Oh man. The 90 mile straight, 146.6 kilometres of straight roads.